And welcome back. Matt, I'm so glad that you grabbed that scoring sheet. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5.
Average.
No, I'm just joking.
Average game.
Very average.
Okay, I'll be honest, it's a below average Zelda game. It's still a good game.
I think it's just fun to us because we played it as a kid.
I mean, it still has a lot of the core Zelda stuff, but it's just...
I'd argue, though, that the core Zelda stuff is the exploring and the... oh my gosh. The exploring and setting your own pace in a way.
Right. But I mean, it's kind of like a Zelda game that you can kind of turn your brain off and just
enjoy and play.
Yeah.
I can see that.
As though teaching you how to open a door.
Yeah. That is the stupidest... Oh my gosh!
Don't get too mad. As well as just
also, the water we found out, Nick and I, does not hurt you. And I think there's like some portions in Link to the Past where that's also the case, which is kind of sad. Well, it's not too bad, but I always thought it did. Which is like a punishment for accidentally falling in the water instead of a temporary setback.
Right.
I could see how it could be too harsh.
I feel like A Link to the Past could have been harder, but I think for
what it did at the time, it's fine.
Yeah. I still think it's one of the harder games because of how hard hitting the the baddies are in the Dark World. At least when you first go there.
So
I think this part of the dungeon is very cool.
Yeah, I think the barrel is my favorite.
Right.
I wish there were more, like, the Breath of the Wild dungeons tried to have like those small little or like those big animal dungeons that had like these interesting small mechanics. But I wish they just did traditional.
Yeah, I mean they tried. Basically, what they did was like try to make these, big mechanical dungeons because everyone praises.
It's like a big barrel when it should be just part of the dungeon.
Right.
I don't know.
Basically, because everyone's like, oh, we love the Water Temple from Ocarina of Time or Great Bay Temple from Majora's Mask, like these mechanical, dungeons. Then they made all the dungeons mechanical in Breath of the Wild, and then, I mean, it doesn't really help when all of them look
the same.
Inside the same.
That's really sad. We'll get to Breath of the Wild. I think it has some great things going for it, but at the same time, those glaring issues are pretty significant.
Right.
Actually, I saw this recently. There's like this. Someone managed to make basically. You'd have to mod your Game Boy Advance, but it basically allowed you to output HDMI and render at 720. We are using an emulator, but we're soon going to be able to use actual games that, well, not Game Boy games.
Could you even record off of a Game Boy Advance?
With the mod, like you have to. It's like this unit that allows you to take the video and audio feed and directly output a HDMI, but that does require like taking apart like the Game Boy a little bit, and you are then unable to pretty much use it as a regular Game Boy.
Okay.
But and also, we're not gonna get it, but
we're not gonna have that.
Yeah. Although it would be cool. It would be cool.
Don't you want to pull that one a little bit farther back?
I forgot it. I was thinking about doing it while I was doing it. Once I started talking.
Right. This game is definitely probably going to be one of the easier ones to talk over because it's not too complicated.
Oh no. Oh no. 3 hits. Oh no. Oh no.
What the hell are those things?
Like, these are like all small enemies, which that's another part that I think I talked about in the review that I loved, how there are big enemies and small enemies. I don't know what they're meant to be or based off of. Maybe something Japanese based, or Nick said they look like the Dr. Mario bad guys.
I can see that.
Yeah. Time to get the guest jar, which I found myself on my second playthrough. Like for the review, pretty much.
Right.
Using a lot more.
Okay.
Because I feel like it was just kind of a throwaway thing before. Oops.
Because it really just depends on how you want to kill the enemies.
Yeah.
I just feel like the bow in this game is just too slow to ever consider.
I mean, we're gonna get it, but I'm not gonna save the person in the air.
Yeah.
The sky village, because I don't want that upgrade.
Right.
I want to see what happens. I've always saved him. I want to see what happens if I never do. That sounds harsh. That sounds pretty harsh.
I'm honestly surprised that when I played through this as a kid, I did that part, because I remember getting the light arrows and I didn't know that you could possibly not get them depending on.
Yeah, that's actually, we never even talked. I don't think we talked about that much in the review. Like, that's actually an interesting concept, like a choice you make.
Well, I mean, it's more like a choice that you didn't know.
That's true. A choice you don't know about.
Because it's not like Majora's Mask where you can reset time and.
Yeah, actually, now that I think about it, that is a bit messed up. Yeah. The big key's not.
Did you get that heart piece?
I got the. Oh, okay. So I have to go to the beginning to grab that heart piece, and then and then I have to go to the barrel pretty much to get the master the big key. I mean.
Are you sure? I thought there was a big chest in the other room. I don't know. Whatever.
That one is for either map or compass.
Oh, okay.
Shortcut time.
We definitely need that map and compass.
Yeah, I do not care.
I'm such a completionist that I always get.
When I did for the review, I actually went hard on the kinstones. But I'm not going to do that. Although I do kind of want to get the hidden sword techniques.
For the reviews, I definitely went more hard on the bonus content for A Link to the Past than in this game. It was just more fun. I think
for
the minigame, A Link Between Worlds, sorry.
I think you said Link to the Past.
Oops. A Link Between Worlds. Not only did I do all the mini games and stuff for our review, I also did the hero mode just to give that a shot.
There is no hero mode on this.
Yeah, or else we'd probably be playing it.
Oh yeah, I think
give us some challenge, I guess.
I did not die a single time. Nick died once on the main boss, or last boss.
I died to like the chain ball dudes. They are. I guess I had difficulty with them.
Oh yeah, they're always hard.
I feel like for some reason I really struggled with them in this one.
I think those are the only ones that got me me close.
Right. Only ones that really put up a fight in this game.
Oops. I have to grab the key from this direction, and then go back over there, and that's where the big key is.
I feel like this game does a pretty good job at creating like this atmosphere especially for a portable title. I don't know. Just really like the music and.
Yeah, this one does a really good job of like distinguishing the different regions, for sure. Oh, did I mess up? Did I go the wrong way? No, I didn't.
Well, I mean, yeah, you can do this in whatever order since you have the lily pad.
No, I didn't. No, because the other side needs this key. For some reason, I got confused. Alright, let's go. Going.
What's that big chest?
Either the map or the compass.
How it looks like the game is lagging out.
Yeah, which is hilarious.
So I don't know if I
Yeah, here we
really
go.
ever touched this game again after playing it as a kid. Do you remember returning to it at all?
See, here's the weird thing. Like, as a kid, I always got close to beating these Zelda games and never did.
Right.
And then it wasn't until high school that I was like, alright, I guess I'll beat the Zelda games. And then I just went through all of them.
Just destroyed all of them.
Destroyed all of them. I beat like one a week.
Jeez.
Pretty intense, I know.
And what, you had like 4 Swords Adventures for last?
I think I think Breath of the Wild was the last one,
yeah,
but the one
okay.
before that would have been Link Between Adventures. Link's Adventures.
4 Swords Adventures.
4 Swords Adventures. Wait, what did I keep saying?
Link Between Adventures.
4 Sword Adventures.
Right.
This is a cool moment. This is like so iconic to me.
Yeah.
A lot of
this is
this
a
is so
very
iconic.
memorable. I don't know how iconic it is, but it's
Not
very,
in
very
terms
memorable.
When I say iconic, I mean like iconic to me.
Okay. It's very memorable, I guess.
For sure. Especially when you're a kid, you're like, nothing was like this.
Right.
What did we play before? Like, you look at the black and white, it looks boring and hard, confusing Link's Awakening, or the confusing Link to the Past, which, to me, I feel like we weren't the best at games as a kid.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of other kids got a lot further.
Oh, yeah. We definitely
So I feel bad.
struggle.
You kind of have to get on the one side. Now, there's a way to get the 2, but I'm not as fast as I used to be.
Can't spam your thumb.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I have that problem too.
Boy! Oh, boy!
Oh god.
Just gotta stay on one side. And boop.
Hell yeah.
Nope. Okay. So, what other Zelda experiences do you want to talk about? Because this is your first time being on the on the Let's Plays.
Well, I mean, I don't know. Did we play much of Wind Waker before this? Do you remember? Because I feel like
Before
the Choo
this.
Choo.
I feel like we didn't play much Wind Waker before this. Because we mostly stuck to this game.
Right. Well, maybe we can talk more about our Zelda experiences in the next episode of
Yeah.
the Minish Cap.
Let's find out what happens to that Earth stone.
What do we do with
What
this?
is that? What is that? 3 raindrops
3
together?
purple teardrops.
I guess. Yay!
I don't know. Alright.
Alright.
Thanks for watching episode 2. See ya.